How you doing, everybody? Gas Bandit here, and I am trying out some Robocraft. Some of the guys that I play Space Engineers with have really been hooked on this, and while we wait for the bugs to get figured out in Space Engineers, gave this a little try. It seems to be an interesting, similar concept. Kind of, you build a vehicle in Minecraft style with blocks you purchase with in-game currency, and then you take your vehicle out into sort of team capture point map. I'll jump right in and let you see what I mean here. It's an interesting concept. It's got kind of the building fetish going for those who like Minecraft or Space Engineers, and it's also got the PvP battle itch going, and it's all, as you can see, it's just jumping right into a queue, much the same as you would be in BattleTech or War Thunder. So, and given that it's also free to play with, you know, cosmetic things costing real cash, it's an easy game to just drop right into and have some fun in. This vehicle I'm driving is kind of just a moderately modified version of the basic vehicle. I added on some heavier cubes to keep it from flipping over quite so much. Took off a wheel in order to get some of these electroplate shields here, which I had to research through killing people. And instead of using the submachine gun lasers, which seems kind of a contradiction in terms, I am using these plasma cannons, which are slower but do more damage per shot. And we are scrambling for the red flag there. You can see the map in the lower right hand corner of the screen. And as you can see, there are not just ground-based vehicles, there's also flying vehicles and whatnot, and sometimes they can be a pain, but they also tend to be a little bit more fragile. I don't think my electroplate's going to hold up much longer. I better get out of here. I think I dealt more damage than I took on that one. Oh, he's flying upside down now. He must be in a very bad way. Oh, shoot. Lost some hole there. Ah, got it. Making a run for the base. Oh, they got my radar. Oh, there's someone on defense. Maybe he's just on his side and can't help it. And another kill for the Gas Bandit. Alright, I'm on the capture point here. If we can hold this through 4 bars, then we win. I haven't taken very much damage this round, though. It's rare that I lose my radar. The radar makes enemies show up on the map and then relays that information to my team, too, if they've got radars or radar receivers. Teamwork is important in this game, but it's very pop in, pop out, good for the casual kind of player. Alright, so we win. The first half of this fight was rather action-packed. The second half was kind of me sitting on a point, so I'll do another match here in a ship that I'm not quite so good at. Repairs the robot. I'm going to go into my garage here and switch to my flying plane robot thing. It's got these hover dualies on the side, which let it hover about, call it 10 blocks or so off the ground. And I've got it loaded up with all the plasma weapons I could afford, which works out to be about 7. But even still, one good solid hit in the center of this thing, I have been one-shotted so much in this vehicle, but I'll give it a try just for entertainment's sake. And here we go. It's rare that I have to wait more than 10 or 15 seconds to get into a match, I find. There's my little guy just sitting in the top of this thing. No wonder it's so easy to blow up, but I'm worried that if I add more crap to it, I won't be able to fly. So off I go. I'd like to save up enough to put a radar on it too, so that it can be a little bit more strategically valuable to my team. Controls for the robots in this game tend toward the very squirrely to begin with. I mean, it flips around. There's no strafing side to side. It's just turning and forward and back. Oh, shit. I've already had a quarter blown off of me. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is worse. And this is intolerable. Oh. Alright, well, I got totally owned by this guy. Yeah, look at all the plasma cannons he's got on him. He's even got some electroplating on the side. I'm going to spectate this a little bit more so I can get some action footage on this and see what it's like. Well, this team I'm on seems to be running for the capture point again. Oh, look at this poor bastard. He's just getting picked apart little by little. I don't think he's got any, no, he has no wheels left. He is now a turret emplacement. Literally. And this guy's over here slowly getting himself shot off. Yeah, and that thing with landing on your back is a very real danger. I had a match where I rolled over on my back, could not right myself, and had to just sit there till the end of the match. I probably would have bailed out if we weren't winning. Yeah, I got blowed up. But I still earn enough RP, whatever that stands for, to repair my ship most times, even though that means I barely make any kind of profit whatsoever. I haven't even really looked at what the third type of robot... Oh, yeah, that's right. I kind of... it started out being an artillery-type robot with the plasma cannons on it, but I salvaged the plasma cannons off of it to put on this thing, which originally just had SMGs on it. And those are the ones that go pew, 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 pew really fast and destroy like one block per hit. I find these plasma cannons, even though they fire slower, you have a much better chance to kill a whole lot more blocks in one shot. But I'll do one more, and I think that's enough. Double-clicking that doesn't get me anywhere. The building interface for this game is very simple. You just place the different blocks on the vehicle, and you can rotate them based upon which block you're pointing at to place it attached to. It's got sloped blocks, and it's got corner blocks, and it's got full blocks, and some blocks are heavier than others, and some blocks are more armored than others, and then there's utility blocks like that radar you see on the back of my vessel right there. Okay, here we are. Oh, he does have wheels. I thought he didn't have any wheels. Hey, quit running into me. The maximum amount of stuff that you can put on your vehicle is limited by a rating that it calls CPU rating. And it ensures that no one person has a ship that is, or a robot that is egregiously more powerful than everything else on the battlefield. So everything you make is a trade-off. To get these shields I'm using, I had to take off 2 cannons. And I feel that every time I fire, because 4 cannons did so much more damage than 2. But I survived so many more hits with this electroplating armor. I'm never going to get him. across this bridge here. Shooting somebody down there. There's somebody down here. I'm going to try and get around in his flank and then shoot at him, since that guy's going for the capture. Actually, I think... Ooh! Side wheelie. This guy's coming to ambush him, so I'm going to ambush him. Yeah, he didn't think that through, did he? And he's got no weapons left. Oh shit. The flying guys, as they start losing flying components, they can't aim their weapons right, which is why I usually die on them. I like the stuff that rolls on the ground. Eating my lunch. Let's see you come back from that, smart guy. I can't believe I missed that. Oh, I lost a gun. Oh. Hubris, thy name is Gas Bandit. Can't believe that scrub beat me. Look at him, he can't even stay upright. Oh. We're gonna win this. They've got 3 guys. We've only got 1, but we've got a head start on them on the base. Oh, that idiot. All he had to do was stay on the base, keep it capped, and keep that guy at bay, and he just lost the match for us. That is frustrating. I'm not even going to wait to see the rest of the map. I'm going to just bail out here and take my loser money. Repair my vessel. That wasn't too bad. I still cleared about 200 profit. And this is the inventory screen that lets you choose the various blocks you use to build your ship, and you have a limited supply of each one, and so to get more you have to go to the cube depot, and here is where you buy cubes. So if I want to buy more, I've been thinking about trying these, but I don't know, I think more plasma launchers is the way to go. So I'm gonna buy a couple of those, and then go back to the screen here. And see now, oh, I can place them. I do have enough CPU flops left, but only for a 3rd one. So what I think I might do is widen this top platform some. And you can use the middle mouse button to pick a cube that is in use. Oh, I ran out of heavy cubes. Well, I just go to the Cube Depot and buy some more heavy cubes. They're under chassis. Heavy chassis cube. I only need 3 or 4 more. That's cheap. So then I do this. Then I can put more plasma launchers on. And then still stick my shield thingies on the side. And there. Now I have 3 guns instead of 2. That should be a marked improvement. I'll give it one more try here. I know I've said that 2 or 3 times already. But it is addictive. You fight a battle, you see how your robot performs, you make a few tweaks based on it, and then you try again. I'm thinking maybe I should take that one shield off the back end. I don't get shot in the back too much, except by my allies, which luckily doesn't hurt. But then I can put 2 shields on the front spacing, give myself a little bit more cover from my guns. Don't get to play on this map too much. I'm always on this one of the snow maps. Hate sliding around on the ice. That's irritating as hell. Let's see if I go this way. Maybe I can get in their baffles a little bit. Oh, jeez, there goes my front shield. Just lost the rear end of my truck that time. Oh, boy. That's not good. Well, I sure wish my friends had been shooting a little bit more. This guy just totally owned me and him, and what is that other guy doing over there? This game does remind me a lot of MechWarrior, in that whether you win or lose a lot of times depends on who wins the pug lottery. This SMG tank here seems to be doing pretty well. Get over there in his face, man. You're not gonna take him out from so far away. Let's see what everybody else is doing here. That guy is a railgun dude. He's trying to snipe that red guy over there, I think. Well, go ahead and fire, man. What is your problem? Too pretty to shoot? Oh, now what? Freaking change target. Oh, God. Oh, this guy right here. This guy. He's the kind of guy that loses matches for his teams. Too impressed with his own sniping ability. Oh, we actually got some people on the enemy base, so we might win this yet. If they can just keep it together over there. I don't want to watch that. Oh, look at this poor bastard. Rolled over on his back. That happened to me on a different match. Why does he have a thruster pointed downward? I'll bet he flipped himself onto his back because he's got that thruster on his back end that flipped him over. What he ought to do is have a thruster pointed the other way, so if he happens to flip onto his back, he can flip himself back over. So I don't know if there's a way really to independent... Yeah, you hit the space bar to thrust up and shift to thrust down. Poor bastard. Right, here we go for the win. Hooray, we won! Alright, you have been watching Gas Bandit play his... Well, I wouldn't say my first 5 minutes, but I was only playing it for 5 minutes before I turned the recorder on. So, still my first time playing Robocraft, and I think I'll play more of it, and you might want to too. Price of playing is free, so no reason not to give it a try. See you next time.